We've all heard of road rage, the aggressive and dangerous behaviour of users of the road. It can often lead to verbal insults, physical violence, and hilarious internet videos.
I crashed.
You crashed? How are you coming fast? Why are you fucking coming fast? What is this fucking car? Why are you coming fast? I just hit, you hit me, and I just hit the car with my hat.
But have you ever heard of karaoke rage, the aggressive and dangerous behaviour of patrons of the karaoke bar? No? Well, good, because that's what today's video is about. But we're not just talking about any old karaoke rage, no. This is karaoke rage that turns deadly. Yes, people are really being killed over karaoke. What a way to go. But there's a particular song that seems to inspire the most violence and death, to the point where it's become a noted phenomenon. Can you guess which song this might be? Our story today takes us to the Philippines, where karaoke is widely popular and it isn't hard to find a karaoke bar even in the most unlikely places. Even if you're living under the poverty line, a karaoke bar is a place where you can have a few drinks and enjoy live entertainment. Hell, you might even do some singing yourself, and who doesn't love a good drunken sing-along? Well, the problem isn't the good drunken sing-alongs, it's the bad ones. Altercations stemming from karaoke performances are, oddly, not unheard of, and can result in fights, and in rare cases, even death. But in the mid-2000s, the media's attention had focused on one song that was at the heart of an unusual amount of these cases. Yes, this is your last chance to guess. The song behind the violence was My Way. That's by Frank Sinatra and not Limp Bizkit, as I had initially assumed for whatever reason. Guess it's a generational thing. Although, the image of a drunkard stirring up a Filipino karaoke bar into a murderous rage with a performance of a Limp Bizkit song is unshakably amusing to me. Frank Sinatra's My Way is allegedly the cause of at least a dozen deaths in the Philippines between 2002 and 2012. These became known in the media as the My Way killings. Some examples include the 2007 murder of a 29-year-old man in a karaoke bar. The man was reportedly singing off-key, annoying those present, but he refused to stop singing. At this point, the bar's security guard pulled out a pistol and shot him dead. Makes you wonder what kind of security this guard thought he was performing. I mean, if your decision-making leads you to handle a karaoke disturbance by opening fire, maybe you shouldn't be a security guard. What did he think his employers wanted out of this role? Another example occurred as recently as 2018 when a 28-year-old man was about to perform My Way at a birthday party before being stopped by his 60-year-old neighbour. A fight broke out and the 60-year-old got stabbed and killed. A death at a birthday party. Ironic. The perceived correlation between the song and outbreaks of violence have led some to develop an almost superstitious fear of performing it in public. Even people who love the song decide to leave it out of their set lists at karaoke, and some karaoke bars have gone so far as to remove the song from the machines. So what is it about My Way that causes people to literally kill each other? Well, there is a rational explanation. Kind of. Fights often break out over breaches of karaoke etiquette, like laughing at someone's performance, hogging the microphone, or playing the same song multiple times. While it might seem silly to fight over karaoke, it's easy to see how these infractions could develop into an exchange of words that quickly becomes heated. Add in alcohol, and you have a recipe for disaster. It's also often reported that there may be a link between the violence and karaoke's popularity among the poor in the Philippines. The karaoke bars offer a cheap escape from the harsh lives of those living in poverty, which may make it that much more frustrating when their one respite is disturbed. They're also less likely to pay for private rooms and so must share the karaoke with strangers. I get one fucking chance to relax and it's ruined by this dipshit howling off key. I'm just gonna tell him to shut up. I get one fucking chance to relax and it's ruined by this dipshit interrupting me. I'm just gonna tell him to fuck off. Well, that explains some of the violence, but not what My Way has to do with it. Well, it's a very popular song, so just statistically, it's got a decent chance of showing up in any story about karaoke, right? And it's also been suggested that the song's lyrics could be interpreted as prideful and arrogant, or may instill pride and arrogance in a drunken performer, leading to clashes of egos. But beyond that, there's not much explanation for the My Way killings, so if you're not satisfied with that reasoning, feel free to come to whatever bizarre conclusion you want. I know most of you seem to do that regardless, so have fun. If you'd like to hear another story from the Philippines, this time about people killing each other over numbers, I have such a video for you, and this one does have a satisfying and interesting explanation. So if that sounds good, then check it out. And now, the end is near. And so, I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear. I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I travelled each and every highway. And more, much more than this, I did it my way.